Shalom, shalom. It's Maury here for a quick, and I pray it's quick. It could be longer, but it's quick. An Aki of mine has asked me a question, and he believes that the Shabbat begins with the full moon or the whole moon or crest moon. I don't know what it is. But I have heard it before, and I'm not downing anybody, but we've got to be careful. Okay. He asked, what happens to Genesis 1:14, right? Bereshith 1:14. Let's go to there real quick. I want to do this real quick because I have other things to respond to. Genesis 1:14. Oh, not even in 1:14. Okay, 1:14. During the creation. And Elohim said, let lights come to be in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let them be for signs and appointed times and for days. And let them, verse 15, and let them be for lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth. And it came to be so. And Elohim made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. And Elohim set them in the expanse of the heavens to give light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to separate the light from the darkness. And Elohim saw it was good, and there came to be evening, and there came to be morning, the fourth day. Now, one of the things that we have to look at is chronological order, context, and content. This aspect of Genesis chapter 1, of course, we know is talking about the scripture. And of course, the question is, what happens to it? When do you count? Well, first of all, for those who believe that the lunar Sabbath, or in the lunar Sabbath, I believe it's the full moon where you begin your count. Well, what we have here is apparently the Most High creates these two lights, the sun and the moon, on the fourth day. So before the fourth day, there were 3 days that were already in existence. As we read after each creation on those days, and the evening came and the morning came, first day, evening came, morning came, second day. That does not leave out that there was a morning prior to that evening. But I'm going to leave that alone right now. Okay. So, and then the lunar people and my brother believe that the Shabbat, and we have believed it too, even when we went from evening to evening, that the Shabbat begins at evening. Go to Exodus 16. Exodus 16. This shoots out the lunar, in my opinion, this shoots out the lunar idea altogether. Shemoth chapter 16, because what you're saying is that the lunar Sabbath begins at the full moon, if it's not the full moon, whatever moon it is, but at night. Okay? Although scripture says evening, and I believe, shoot. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay. I have to edit that out. What was that? Okay. The lunar people believe that it begins at night. I was taught that it was evening to evening. And I'm just putting this out there right now because of this question. You all can email me with questions about this. I'm not going into the whole thing, just this one aspect. Exodus chapter, where's my card? 16. I had to use cards and write things down real quick. 16, starting at verse 22. And it came to be on the 6th day that they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for each one, and all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moshe, and he said to them, this is what Yahweh has said. Tomorrow is a rest, a Shabbat set apart to Yah. That which you bake, bake, and that which you cook, cook, and lay up for yourselves all that is left over, to keep it until morning. Not to keep it until evening, but to keep it until morning. And they laid it up till morning, as Moshe commanded, and it did not stink, and no worm was in it. And Moshe said, eat it today, for today is the Shabbat to Yahweh. Today you do not find it in the field. In the morning, which is what he said before. They had to keep it till the morning, because the next morning was the Shabbat. If it was the evening, he would have said, it would have been like how we do it on the Friday. We do it Friday evening. He would have been saying this Friday morning. And we're just using these names because these are the names that we've been used to. That we're not saying that the Most High named the days what they named them. So it would be day 6. Gather, verse 26 says, gather it 6 days, and on the 7th day, which is the Shabbat, there is none. Why? Because it is the Shabbat. When you get up in the morning and you go out, they're not going to be there, because that morning was the Shabbat, not evening. Now, you can question me. You can bring me other scriptures. We can see if what I'm saying is true, but that's what it says here. And there is no split double Shabbat, full moon, then Shabbat. We don't see in creation. We see 7 consecutive days. We see 6 consecutive days of work, 1 day. I don't care what you want to name them. I don't care Yom this or Yom whatever you want to name them. It's 6 consecutive work days, 1 Shabbat day, unless one of the feast days ran into, comes over, and then you have a high holy day. Then you have the Shabbat day. So that, I pray, my brothers and my sisters, will at least deter you from this lunar Shabbat. We know that the sun and the moon are for signs and for days and for this and for that. We know all of that. However, why do you assume it's the night or the moon rather than the daytime, the sun? Shalom Aleichem.